Okay, welcome back. We are going to see about the abstract class in the video. So let's go to the IDE and let me show you that how one can declare the abstract class. I'm creating a new class over here. The class name is abstract class demo. Okay, so as you know that we can create a normal Java class like this. Okay, this is a normal Java class, nothing special in it. But in this class, suppose if you will add a keyword that is abstract, right? So this class is going to become abstract class. Okay. Now what would be the difference? Let me show you the difference. Suppose if I go to the main.java, okay, and here if I will try to create the object of this class, the class which we have created, the abstract class demo, let's try to do that. So abstract class demo, let's say abs equal to new abstract class demo. Okay, so this like here we are going to create object of this abstract class, right? But here that the problem is what it is not allowing us to create the object. Here you can see that the abstract class demo is abstract, cannot be instantiated. That means we cannot create object of abstract class. So that is the difference between the normal Java class and the abstract class. Okay, now why do we have this abstract class? So guys, sometimes it's possible that whosoever is making a class, okay, in that class some of the functionalities are known, okay, some of the functionalities, okay, so functionalities can be known or functionalities are unknown, okay. So the functionality which are known can be implemented directly over here, right, by mentioning the function, like let's say that void function like this, okay. But if the functionality is not known at that time, what we can do, that we can declare a function like void function 2, okay, without specifying any implementation. Here we know that some implementation can be done as that functionality is known, okay, or the way or to implement that function is known, okay. But if it is known and we don't want to specify the body of the function like this is the body, that whatever we write within a curly brace that becomes the body, okay. So here if we don't want to specify the body, at that time we can mark that method as an abstract. Okay. That means that whosoever is going to use this particular class as an inheritance, right? That class has the responsibility to implement the functionality of this function too. Okay. So whenever you declare a class like this, the abstract class, the abstract class could have two types of functions. The functions without abstract keyword and function with the abstract keyword. Okay. The function without abstract keyword, that means the complete function that we have. Okay. And function with the abstract keyword, that means the implementation would not be provided. Okay, so let me go back to this main and let me put this thing into the comment. Okay, so this error would be gone. Okay, so the use of this abstract class is what, that it can have the two types of method, non-abstract method and the abstract method. Right now, how this class can be useful. So assume that one of the guy has implemented this class, okay, and this class has some partial implementation and no implementation. Now, if you want to use this class and you know that this functionality is implemented in this class, that I can use in my class, okay. This is the functionality which is specific to me or my class, okay. So obviously I would have a responsibility to implement this class, okay. So what can be done here in this class only, I'm creating a new class so that it would be easy for you to understand, or let me create a new class, right. So let me create a new class, let's say subclass. Okay, the subclass I'm going to make it concrete. Okay, so let me open right side. Okay, let me close all this thing. Okay, so here in this class, what I'm going I'm going to inherit this class, okay, as I want to use these functionalities, right, in my class, and I want to extend the functionality. That's why I require to use this inheritance. So I'm using the keyword that is extend abstract name. And once I will do this, it will show me the error that I must have to implement all the abstract method which is declared inside this class. Which class? The abstract demo class. Here we have this abstract demo class. Okay, so the error is that it says that the class subclass must either be declared abstract or implement the abstract method function 2 in abstract class demo. So that is what I have to implement. This IDE provides the facility where I can hover the mouse, right, and then I can select this implement method. So automatically this particular method, whatever the abstract method are there in the super class, here the abstract class demo is a super class that would be automatically implemented over here. You can see, right? Okay, and here you can write whatever you want. Let's write just system.out. Okay, and here I'm writing implementation in subclass or concrete class. Okay, what is a concrete class? The class which has full implementation, that is known as what? Concrete class. Okay, so guys, here you can see that we have complete implementation. Okay, now what I'm going to do that let me go to the main. Okay, and inside the main, now I can create the object of this subclass. Let me create the object of the subclass like this. That subclass. So equal to new subclass. Okay, and I can call both of the method, the function 2 as well as function 1, which is over here. Okay, let me write something over here. Let's start implementation in abstract class. Okay, right, this is complete. Okay, so we have done this. Now let's go to the main. Okay, and with the help of reference of this subclass, can I call the method of superclass? Yes, I can call the method which I have declared in the superclass is function 1, and the method which I have declared in that class only, that is function 2. Now if I will run this, okay, it will print something. But let me put this code into the comment for a moment. Okay, I have done that, and let's run this. So when it will run, first it will print that function 1 followed by function 2. So here you can see the output, that is implementation in abstract class, implementation in subclass, or a concrete class. Okay. Now let's see some rules of the abstract class. So let me go back to the presentation, and the rules are what? That abstract class must be declared with the abstract keyword. Yes, we have done that in our implementation. You can see that this is the abstract class, and we have declared this class with the keyword called abstract. Right. The second one is that I can have the abstract and non-abstract method. Yes, we have done that. The function 1 is the non-abstract method, and the function 2 is the abstract method, right? That it can be instantiated, but it can be a subclass. It cannot be instantiated, but it can be a subclass. Like here, we have seen that I cannot create the object of the subclass, right? But you can make the subclass of the abstract class as we have done over here. You can see that we have the subclass. Okay. Yeah. Next one, that it can have final methods. Okay. Like suppose here in the this abstract class, if you want to declare a method like final method which cannot be override, right? That is possible. You can declare the final method in the abstract class. Okay. Next one, that it can have the constructors and the static method. Like suppose here, even though it is not possible to create the object of the abstract class, but you can have the constructor. Why we can have a constructor, guys? The reason is that whenever the object of subclass would be created, at that that time, in first the object of superclass would be created, then and then object of subclass would be created. That's why the constructor is possible in the case of abstract class. And the another reason is that this is a class. So obviously the class must have a constructor. The constructor could be a default or that user created constructor, right? So if you want, then you can write a constructor over here like this. Okay, that is possible. This is a constructor. Okay, so now let me show you that. Let me write that's s out, and here I'm writing the constructor in the abstract class. Okay, similarly, let me write over here in the subclass constructor in the subclass. Let's run this and let's see that what happens. So here you can see that the constructor of the abstract class would be called first, and the constructor of the subclass would be called. Why this is happening? Because here we are creating the object, and as you know that whenever we create the object, it calls the constructor. Okay, so when the constructor would be called like this, that it will call the constructor of the parent class followed by the constructor of the child class. That means it will create the object of the parent class first, followed by the object of child class. Okay. Next one, that you can mark class as both abstract and final. Obviously, that if you will try to mark this class as the final, then obviously that is not possible to override or inherit that class. Okay, so obviously that the abstract class must be inherited. Okay, then and then it is going to work. Otherwise, it is not going to work. That's why you cannot mark this class as a final. Okay, that's it for this video.